So a trial to determine whether Georgia can continue to ban abortion as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy has now begun in an Atlanta courtroom. Abortion rights groups are challenging Georgia's current law banning most abortions once a detectable human heartbeat is present, a point before many women even know that they're pregnant. This comes as at least 14 states have ceased nearly all abortion services since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Senior policy reporter Ann Flaherty joins us now live with more on all of this. And Ann, I know you have been watching this hearing closely, so what stood out so far?
So this hearing just got underway, Phil, and this is the Sister Song. This is a black feminist group. They're being represented by ACLU. And they are making the case that Georgia's 6-week abortion ban that has very few exceptions violates the state's constitutional right to privacy. They say that is a fundamental right and that this law should be tossed out. Now, part of their strategy is laying out how complicated pregnancy can be for a woman. They've brought forward a witness from Emory. She's the chief of obstetrics and gynecology, to lay out everything that could possibly go wrong with the pregnancy, to say that if this law is allowed to stand, that prosecutors could have access to those medical records.
This will be a non-jury trial, as you know, scheduled to last 2 days. So what are you watching for?
So I think the judge's line of questioning is very interesting in this. He does seem to be very sympathetic to the idea that there can be many complications with a pregnancy. At one point, he joked this morning that, this line of questioning could go on for 4 days of testimony, laying out everything that can happen to a woman's body when she becomes pregnant. But I think what he's going to get down to is the very nitty-gritty of whether or not the state's constitution does, in fact, protect privacy as an umbrella for abortion rights. That's the case that the ACLU is going to make. The state, we haven't heard from them as much yet. We expect them to argue that this is the will of the people. This is the law that voters voted for.
Georgia tried to hold off these hearings until after the midterm elections. So how significant do you think this timing is?
So this is huge. This is an abortion hearing that is unfolding across 2 days, right as voters are there's early voting. It's record early voting in Georgia. So voters are already going to the polls. So this is exactly what Democrats want to talk about. The state tried to say, let's hold this off until after the election. The judge said, why? Let's get this done. Let's do it. So, that was a big win for Democrats. We're going to see how this might impact that early voting.
Absolutely. Ann Flaherty, thank you so much.
Thanks, Phil.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.